was a Saturday afternoon. I was doing what I usually do every Saturday, which is play Yu-Gi-Oh cards on a Skype call with my slightly deaf Japanese e-girlfriend. That's when it hit me. Out of nowhere, my BriZ tingle set in. I heard the calls from the heavenly voice of Dr.Phil. Okay, what am I talking about, bro? Okay, ignore like the first 10 seconds or 30 minutes, however long that was, because who cares? The only thing you should care about is that I'm back with another video. Anywho, yes, as you can guess, or if you don't have a package of ramen noodles for a brain, and you can read my title today, is another video about the full-on celestial being known as Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil is a good old man that will claim your video as soon as you upload it. Gotta love Mr. Phil, man. Just kidding, Dr. Phil deserves all my respect. He has the most clout tokens. Okay, anywho, I think we all have that one white kid at our school that tries to act like a gangster because he stole Skittles at a gas station one time, right? No? Just me? Okay. So we're going to be stargazing at a nice fellow who believes he's the hardest gangster to ever exist, going head-to-head with the crime boss known as Dr. Phil.
There's plenty of things that I've done that my parents don't know about. What people don't know is when I...
Damn, this kid looks like Rowley from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. He's trying to act like a pimp slayer. This dude walking out looking like he's an extra in iCarly, then he tried to act like a husky albino Pablo Escobar.
I had the van, I actually got pulled over by the police. The cop didn't do anything. He didn't call my aunt. He knew neither one of us had a license. I carry a gun because people know I sell weed, and if you don't have a gun and you sell weed, then you're just putting a target on your back.
Oh yeah, boys, he's right about this one. This comes from personal experience. You see, I'm an expert Flintstone vitamins dealer, and it's a necessity to carry my Albanian rocket launcher wherever I go. You never know when someone got more grape-flavored vitamins than cherries, so you gotta be prepared.
When carrying guns, I always have at least one, sometimes 2 or 3. At the moment, my guns right now are at my friend's house. I have a .40 Smith & Wesson, a 9mm, and a 380. I've even robbed someone for a gun before.
Did this man just pull out his Smith & Wesson in a school bathroom? Imagine if the short, nerdy kid in your school had to dump a fat one in the stall and he walked in with his crooked glasses and saw Josh from Drake and Josh pull out the strap. This dude is a straight-up clown. This man said a .40 Smith & Wesson. That is the whitest way to pronounce a gun, and then you want to try to act gangster.
I knew how risky it was. All you do is walk up to him, ask him to see the gun that you're trying to buy. They'll take the clip out, hand it to you, and you can just have a spare clip in your back pocket. Slide the clip in and tell him to walk.
Clip this, clip that. I pay money that this kid watches 4-day montages every Friday night after school. Just lay the money down on the table right now, because you know I'm right.
I'm not really scared of getting locked up, but I know if I keep going how I'm going now, I will lose my life. I've probably broken into 5 or 6 houses. Breaking into a home has its risk because they could be home, they just didn't answer the door when you knocked.
Okay, who just like casually knocks before they're about to break into a house? I guess that's showing a little sign of decency. Also, I like how this kid is proud of telling almost 1 million people that the crimes that he's done. I never got that. You try to flex your crimes on national television. Like, how stupid do you actually have to be? Your brain must be more tangled than an Apple iPhone charger.
And if they hear the glass break in the back and they do have a gun, you know they will shoot.
Okay, so you've robbed people of their guns.
Yes, sir.
And you've burglarized 5 or 6 houses?
Yeah, I just stole your average AK-47 and maybe a whole ass tank from the garage. But if you want me to tell you more, I can.
Yes, sir.
And
What the hell are you thinking?
Holy mac in hell, I didn't know this kid's dad is Mitt Romney himself. Looks like things didn't go well after the 2012 election. Things didn't go down so hot, did it, Romney? This dad just looks like he works a 9-to-5 job at a cubicle.
He knew about the last house because he read text and woke me up and said, "County's on the way to pick you up."
Last week when I read that message, that's when I found that. But 5 or 6 houses, people, you know what I think of thieves, you know it.
The only thing funny, bro, is how many chins you got on that neck. Okay, that's too far. But I never understood why people think it's funny to commit crimes. Like, what logic does that make at all?
burglarizing houses. How long have you been doing this?
So,
Most of it happened while I was on the run for the past week or 2.
He's ran away twice. All of this has been
In the last 2 weeks?
Last
Yeah.
3 weeks. He was gone a week and then he was home for the 4 or 5 days at his aunt's and then disappeared again with the van.
Okay, and so in these, what do you get out of these 5 or 6 houses that you burglarized?
Mostly guns or just whatever's in the house.
what, he breaks in the house to steal someone's Pokemon cards and dip? I mean, personally, I'll go for the Cheez-It boxes in the house first. That'll be my main priority. You know, who needs a flat screen 4K TV when you got Cheez-Its, am I right?
Uh-huh. How many guns did you steal?
4 or 5.
And this was all in the town where you live?
Let this dude go from door to door like he's a mailman or something?
And you didn't do this alone, you did it with others?
Yeah, the 2 kids that I were with just got, they just bonded out, but they just got booked on 2 burglary charges for a different house.
How much do you want to bet they're 2 white kids as well? An 80-year-old grandma that bakes cookies every Sunday is more of a thug than this kid. Grandma Betty pull up in her 2018 Honda Fit with a wooden spoon. There's no hope for you, I'll tell you that. That happens.
Do you realize that you've just confessed to 5 or 6 home burglaries on videotape?
I am a certified thug. I robbed a candy store once and then told the police right after what I did.
On national television? And you set the time frame and the location?
You're a fucking idiot.
I know what I'm doing.
It's unbelievable. He wants to go anywhere, I take him.
Do you ever pat him down to see if he's packing?
No, I
Check
haven't.
his bag. You check his backpack.
I check his
He has it.
backpack if he's leaving, but I don't
I
pat
didn't
him
know
down.
to check his underwear.
Yeah, lady, he might carry a grenade in those Fruit Loop boxers. Always better safe than sorry.
I wasn't sure Dawson really understood what his future could look like if he keeps idealizing this criminal. So I asked my friend Joseph to come and explain a few things to him. Joseph, come on out.
Oh, looks like my custom GTA 5 character got on Dr. Phil. Honestly though, he looks like a certified G, so let's see this unfold.
See, man.
How you doing, boss?
Good to see you. Have a seat.
I'm sorry, Dr. Phil got the biggest chairs I've ever seen or the shortest people I've ever seen. It's like climbing a ladder to get on the chair. Or maybe they're all like dwarfs and smurfs and stuff. You just don't know.
Watching everything, right?
Yes, sir.
And Chris and Dawn here are the parents, as you know. And Dawson here is...
Anyone named Dawson is not going to be a thug whatsoever. Dawson sounds like that kid that packs a mayo sandwich to lunch every day and washes it down with grape juice. His wardrobe is full of button plaid shirts and khaki shorts.
He seems to be going to an awful lot of trouble to create this thug persona. He's got pictures of him throwing gang signs and guns in his belt and standing in front of a Porsche. And you've been in the life. What do you say about this?
First of all, it's disrespectful. Very much. You got 2 loving parents right there, man. So something else is inside you that's pushing you out there. But to be a gang member, to think it's cool, bro, I've been shot 4 times. By the time I was 25, I had 13 years incarcerated. I was first arrested at 9 years old. But
This kid can't even look at him in the eye. Talk about him being gangster, but you can't even look at a man in the eye, bro.
I thought those were the cards that were dealt to me. To hear you say this is cool, it blows me away, youngster. It breaks my heart. To carry a gun like, what are you gonna do when somebody runs up on you and you got a strap? You're gonna pull the trigger. And then what you can't give that life back, bro. I don't think you're a hard kid. You don't have a heart? You got a heart, bro. There's nothing cool about taking somebody's life. I promise you.
Is that someplace he wants to be?
No, sir. Disneyland is a good place to go.
Dang, that man just roasted Rowley like that? Honestly, though, you're never too old to go to Disneyland. Those spinning teacups still terrify me to this day.
The street life, bro, I don't do the scared straight thing because you're gonna be like, ha, that's what they all say. Going to prison sucks. My boys have died in my arms, man. When I look at the videos, you don't look, and this is no disrespect to you as a person, you don't look tough, bro, but I'm not judging a book by its cover. You just gave yourself up on national TV. You're going to jail. I was waiting for the police to come in. So your gang career is out of there. No, it's really gone. It's done.
Oh yeah, I thought confessing your crimes on national TV got you a get out of jail free card. Oh yeah, I just committed mass genocide, but it's all good because I admitted it on Dr. Phil, so they don't have to arrest me, right? Oh, that was that. Hopefully this kid will stop toting Smith & Wessons and get a nice minimum wage job at KFC, because you can just see him being a KFC worker. Lesson here is if you grew up in the suburbs, don't try to be a gangster, because you look like a complete idiot. Hope you'll have a good day, and I'll see you another time. Alright, bro, I'm about to head out.